welcome back to Mini-Modelog. If you've not been here before, I do unboxings for Warhammer Underworlds, Blood Bowl, 40k, Age of Sigmar, and this month has been about the Nightvault as well as all the other news that's been going on. But I did the unboxings for Nightvault, and on Monday you saw me put together the Briar Queen. This time hopefully I won't have a dodgy edit at the end, but we shall see. This one is Stormsire Cursebreakers. So I've got the sprue in front of me here, and I'm going to put the main guy together. I probably named Stormsire. I haven't looked at the cards yet. I've got them here actually. They're still in the plastic. Haven't even got that far yet, but I'm going to put him together. For him, you need numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, which is the base. I'm going to bring this up to camera again because I'm loving the bases again on these. I love the fact you've got very thematic bases to paint for the stuff from Warhammer Underworlds. So again, we're going to use this main guy here. So that's number 1. You're going to need that first. For the first sub-assembly, you need 1, 4, and 2, which are these 3 sections. For the second sub-assembly, you need 5 and 3, which are those 2 sections. And then you put those 2 sub-assemblies together to make the main guy, and then you add number 6 and 7. So let's get started and let's start unclipping number 1. Again, you'll need a pair of clippers, flat side against the actual model, and just go around snipping it away from the sprue. Take your time with this. You don't have to go as fast as I'm going. I tend to go quite quickly and then clean up afterwards any excess sprue which I find on it. So if I don't always get them dead on, and then I always go around with my mold tool remover, which I bought, which I'm quite enjoying. I still prefer a Stanley knife, but I then use that. So that's part number 1. So let's just put that down there. Part numbers 4 and 2 are his head and what looks like a leg, but we shall see how all that comes together. So, right, with this sub-assembly, it does look very much as if you don't really... Oh, there is a lip for his head. So his head does push in, but it will fall out, as you can see. I mean, I don't think they had this problem when they put it together on theirs. Oh, I've dropped it again. On theirs, but we shall see how we go with this. I'll leave that to the side for now because I'll probably need it when I clip it together. This section goes in there. Now that one does fit in. So the leg did fit in fine. Don't know if you can see that there. That fitted in fine, but the head, as you can see, hasn't done. So when I come to push the 2 pieces together, that's when I'll put the head in place. So we'll put that sub-assembly down there, just out the way for now. And then I'll get out the second sub-assembly, which is parts number 5, which is this bit here, and number 3, which is this bit here. So again, clippers, flat side against the model. It's number 5 and number 3, respectively. Again, I just go around checking them, make sure there's any bits I can trim off, or like there, for example, there's a tiny little bit which is not done very well there. So you take number 5 and number 3. I'll double check the picture. I believe it goes that way around. Yeah, and it literally has, that one goes onto there like that. They've come up with these new ingenious ways to assemble stuff, which I think is really cool. Don't know if you can see that there, but basically that still has peg left there after you put that on, and you can still see my little bits of mold, which I'll remove with a file later on. So now what you do is you take your second sub-assembly and your first sub-assembly, making sure you put the head in place, remember, because the head needs to go in place. And then you push the front into the back. Now, I hate doing these bits on all the Stormcasts, because 90% of them... Oh, that went together really well. Oh, that went together fantastic. That's one of the first ones I've had where the shoulder pads don't look shoddy. I've had to green stuff shoulder pads on some of my other ones, or just with paint and stuff. But that's mainly the model now. So now you just need to get the base and number 6. Now number 6 goes in the hole in the back. You can see on the back of the cloak. So that's number 6 just there. And then you've got his base, which is number 7. So I'll clip those out now. Again, remember to take your time with this. Flat side against the model. I know I've said that a lot, but you've really got to remember to do that to get the best cut. And some of them are a real pain to cut, like this one is being. There we go. So you can see with this part, if I can get it into focus, there we go. I've got a tiny bit over. So what I tend to do now is I tend to get the clippers and just cut from a different angle just to get rid of it, and that works wonders. So again, oh, that's cool how that fits. I like the way that fits onto the back there. I don't know if you can see that there. Fits really well into the shoulder pad, so it almost looks like he's actually got it slung under that shoulder pad, which is really cool. Nice to see they've got a nice sword as well as their magical abilities. And then you just need to cut out the base. So with this one, what's interesting is one of his foots are on a stone. So it's raised, that one. So you're gonna have to make sure when you come to do this that you get your feet in the right way around. I mean, it's pretty obvious because they face forward, but take your time with this, as you can see I'm doing, and then push down. There we go. And that is the leader of Stormsire Cursebreakers. Now, I really like these models again. I know it's another Stormcast warband, and I'm not getting sick of these, but I do think they're really quite cool, and I like the fact that they're using different models each time rather than just going, oh, we'll do another Liberator warband. But that's the leader of Stormsire Cursebreakers. Hope you enjoyed the put together video. I'll see you next week, where I believe it'll be What Have I Bought This Month, and there's something different going in What Have I Bought This Month, but you'll see that next week. And of course, next month, like I said on the Facebook Live video, if you watch that, is a Blood Bowl month. So for all you Blood Bowl fans, it's definitely time to check out what I'm doing next month. But for now, I'll see you then.